Okay, and starting the recording now. I forgot to change the title. How very professional of me. Major Motion is the new one. The next one to play. Okay, Major Motion, cars, helicopters, other cars. 1988 by Micro Deal. Micro Deal? Never heard of them. Never heard of the company. What sort of games were they behind? Beside this one. Oh, this is Spy Hunter from Wish. I've never actually played Spy Hunter. Okay, that's not the music I expected to hear with this one. Feels like the music belongs with like a C64 Atari title. Okay, here we go. We are... Oh, okay, I thought we were that big red vehicle. Ooh, this... Oh my, okay. Oh, you can shoot cars, excellent. Okay, already, that's one good thing. Yeah, burn them up into fire. Oh, that's cool. Can you destroy the car that dropped you off? Destroy the vehicle that... Oh, wait, how did we die there? Oh, we're still... What the hell? Can I destroy that red vehicle? Hang on a sec. That red pickup thing. Like, bite on the hand that feeds us. Is that the saying? It doesn't look like we can. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's like, yeah, that was almost like karma. We just murdered a cyclist and then paid the price for it. Okay, fantastic. Ah, Tim Purves and Harry Lafnir, you done it again. Is there a manual to this? I really want to see if there's a manual to this one. Oh, it's actually faded out on the Hall of Light. Doesn't happen often, but there might have been a manual for this, but not available there. God, the music is amazing. And this was full price, wow. What was I was gonna say, how much were full price games back then? Because I feel like... Oh yeah, Lemon Amiga tend to have like a documentary and stuff. I just want to see what the if there were like any illustrations and stuff. If there was like a righteous story behind it. Time Bandit? Is that another game that they made? Just looking at the sign there. Why can't I kill this car? What, is the blue car? Are the blue cars invulnerable? Why does everyone want you dead? I was gonna say, you're the guy that picks me up. Are you trying to smash into me? Maybe if I... hang on a sec, if I just... No, he's invulnerable, isn't he? Okay, fine. This game is so weird. Oh, more fires. Okay, so are there any other controls besides left, right, and fire? Is there a specific objective besides, I don't know, either outrunning cars and shooting them? Also, this will make a great shoot 'em up construction kit game. Maybe. In fact, you could probably transfer this into shoot 'em up construction kit and have a better experience. Two colours for the road, two colours for the grasses. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, at least there's a variety of cars about. Ooh, we're on a bridge now. Exciting. Ooh, how slippery is this bit? So why can't we kill the cars? What? Or are these like... Is it only the enemy cars that we can kill? These are like civilian cars and you can't destroy those? For whatever reason? Oh, I see, so I have to find them first. Okay. Yeah, I did wonder what was going on that on the left side of the screen. Oh. Well, okay. Slightly better. Can crash them out. Look on left. Okay, okay. Okay. So it just reeks of overkill murdering that bike. I kind of like the way that when you lose a life, your damaged car sort of remains as a new one. What happened there? As the new one sort of gets dropped off. So yeah, to put it into perspective, if I play this on one of the Assassin's collections, this would have been passable. You know what I mean? It's like as a full commercial product, yeah, I might have a quiet word outside with the people responsible behind this one. Did that plane just throw missiles at us? Favorite spy hunter? Oh yeah, I've heard quite a lot of positive things about that one. Ooh. I do love the insta death. Like, I can see the missiles trying to avoid it, but it's just like there's no explosion. It's just like straight to this screen. Oh boy. Okay, another question. This driving bit, is that pretty much the rest of the game? Is it just a case of surviving as long as you can? The music, thinking about it now, kind of reminds me of one of those Sierra games, like Police Quest, and that's like the introduction to it in different forms. Yeah. Okay. It's just so weird. That that sort of thing's a bit cheap. Oh, there was start on the left side. Ah, fine. Yeah, they sort of try to ram you off, don't they? Wow, just by that's like a what, an oil slick? It just ruined our day. I just noticed. Yeah, F4. Um, what's going on? Oh, we're modifying the keys. Okay, that's weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's very different. Like, it's very rare to see a game where you can sort of modify the key controls in the middle of a game. Like, usually you do that sort of thing on the start. You know, the older stuff, the older games, rather. Yeah, go on then. Seeing as though this game's quite, um, off, I should say, off the beaten path. Yeah, thanks. Stick me on the very most side of the road. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. So only attack the ones black or blue. Fair enough. The other ones are sort of like cabs. And what about the other? He's just like they're just bouncing them around left, right, and centre. Although other cars are invulnerable, like some blue ones. Is that? Although, wait, did you have to sort of knock those ones? Okay. So he's fair game. I like. Oh wow. Yeah. I like the fact that it's an evil car because he has a devil on top of the bonnet. Oh, sorry, the roof. Oh, God, just pressed fire accidentally. So we expect the helicopter to attack us or plane? Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. Highest score yet, 3,514. We can use the truck okay, to get other weapons to take out the blue cars. Ah, was that a... Yeah, that was a civilian car, wasn't it? God, this is like maybe pre-Grand Theft or pre-Grand Theft Auto. Yes. Oh, here we go. So like that. Smoke screen. Is that the only option we have? Okay, well, what is it? What did I make the keys are? Ooh, very fancy. What was the point of that? Because once you've overtaken cars, that's kind of it, isn't it? You don't really need to... So, take that. Does it affect them? I don't know. Oh, okay, that did affect that blue car. So does this game go on for like a permanent loop? I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I've already overtook him. I mean, it's not egregiously terrible, but at the same time, I never bought this game. And yeah, I would like emphasize if someone did buy at full price. Like full price games back then, was it 1988? Would that be like 1999? Brilliant. Have I played any of the Spy Hunter clones? I didn't even know there were lots of Spy Hunter clones, so yeah, I have not. I've heard of them, but that was about as much. I haven't really engaged in any of them. Ooh. Well, that was a bit violently. That was a violent swerve to the left.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
Okay, thank you very much for the 100 Pompox. Deeply appreciated. I'll add that towards. Oh yeah, the fiendish Freddy's top of fun as well. If I can find it. Okay, so that is done. The Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, and that is added onto the wheel as well, so you should be able to see it top left. Yes, excellent. Thank you again for the 100. Deeply appreciated. The wheel spikes. The wheel spikes. Oh, okay, they're an insta kill. Okay. That's good to know because I wondered what they were. I mean, it could be just like two kids playing with their water pistols. Spike cars and the blue vans. Okay. Nope, I'm staying there. Yeah, so this game doesn't feel right. Like it definitely doesn't feel like you're controlling a car rather than, I don't know, it feels like you're controlling a balloon, a big old hot air balloon. I'm trying to remember the name of that game. I think it was Ponpox that submitted that one as well. Oops. And I was going to say it was similar in the sense that it was just like a top-down racing game, but the graphics are fine. The music was I still can't get over the deaths. You died. Have some pixel fireworks, and it kind of reminded me of a console game in the way that the sort of music was all done out. Can't, I'm yeah, I'm sure I've still got it somewhere on my Windows IE. Ah, whoops. There's a lot of those. It is weird how just like I'm assuming they're oil slicks. Like, why would that kill you immediately? Why are they suddenly everywhere? So yeah, I don't know if this is a problem on my behalf, but yeah. Oh, okay. Let's get the obvious out of the way. This game is pretty terrible. But I have been frustrated with plenty of games that are far worse. So I don't know. That could be, maybe I'm just growing an immunity towards them. I mean, I suppose I did have some practice with Rise of the Robots. So that looping sound effect is a bit sort of lifeless, isn't it? Wait, why are you bumping off the road? Get out of it. Why are you trying to? Are you trying to? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's giving me grenades. So let's have a look. So if I press in E. Oh no, that's not. What's that? We just dropped paint or something? Bleh. My car's just vomited out black. Bleh. Eat it. Okay, so they sort of slide off. Okay. But the thing is, you'll probably outrun a lot of these cars anyway, so stuff like that would be kind of meaningless. That was unintentional skill right there, just breezing through those, lounging between those two vehicles. Ooh, pink cars now. We know we're moving up in the world when we're seeing pink cars. Was that well-known quote from Warhammer 40k with the space orcs saying, "If that bike is pink, that one goes faster than you. Or if that one's pink, it's bound to win, or it will catch up with you." Definitely not red. Absolutely pink. If it's one thing the Sun Boys... Was it the Sun Boys? If it's one thing the Sun Boys are known for, it's riding pink bikes. Nice try. Well, this is largely empty. Okay, a bit more happening. Oh, we crashed a blue car, or rather the... Oh, and then we got crashed ourselves. There's another truck. Oh, yeah, I can't really get... Not the perfect place to stop. Oh, there's a McDonald's nearby. Yeah, don't tease me with the McDonald's sign. I want my McDonald's, goddammit. There we go again. There's no... Where is it? I'm pretty sure McDonald's isn't that black limousine. Ooh, okay, he is a bit violent. Oh, that was dark. Why did I slow down for that guy to catch up? Oh, stop. Ooh, we got some missiles. Okay, so that... I forgot what key I pressed for that one. Hang on a sec. F4. There we go. Um, well, that was okay. And let's just go... Let's just do the numbers, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And T for truck. There we go. Whoa, we're firing out swords now. Explosive swords. Okay, they sucked. Oh, they're for helicopters. Oh, okay. Also, why can't I shoot? Why do I have to press that key now? What? Okay. Hang on, let's try this again. So, there. Oh, right. Okay, that's probably the better option. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rock. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I feel like it's going on for a loop now. Could be mistaken. Or maybe they just sort of added in a few other aggressive cars. Oh, we got the smoke screen. Oh, it's not. Okay, it does. Wow, that's kind of worrisome then, isn't it? It feels like it's going on for a loop. Ooh, wow. Ash. Oh, it changes on the score. Okay. But is this one of these? I take it this is one of those games that never ends. There's no like, congratulations, you finished the whatever this is supposed to be. Pressing fire. Hello. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll have to see if that music is downloadable. Because I want that on my, yeah, definitely want that on my playlist. It just feels kind of surreal playing stuff like this. Because, you know, it's like, these are like proper commercial games, and yet you're so used to seeing variety, not just a, you know, just like a bunch of repetition. But then again, I suppose Atari games were kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's like all about the gameplay. You know, you play like 4 levels and then it'll just go on a loop, but it's a little bit tougher. So I guess, yeah, things just change. Let's use a smoke screen on this guy. Yeah, have it. Have my smoke. That's his quote. Have my smoke. Not even smoking is bad for you. Just have my smoke. Yeah, double smoke. Sega has a clone of this? Okay. I would imagine that the Sega version would be a bit better, like they would have slightly smoother controls. I suppose we're in the ice, but come on. Score the same rate the track. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I should have clocked on that the helicopters are just as nasty, but the plane only comes down when you do the nasty on civilian cars. Ooh, this looks like a speed boost. Doesn't seem like it goes on for too long. Very, very brief turbo boost. Doesn't you'd expect, you know, a bit of fire coming out of the car, not just it goes faster. We're never going to go to McDonald's, are we? Said a depressed 5-year-old Sue on his birthday to his mother. We're not going to go to McDonald's. And it's like, don't worry, Timothy, you'll thank me in 20 years' time. But Timothy never did. Ooh, I wonder if you get like a train appearing. Okay, so this is the... So he's like the super uber bad guy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that emote. It just... It's, it's so depressing. It's like... Oh, pants. I hope her plane doesn't come in. Maybe if I hide in that truck, he won't spot me. Oh, what have we got? Ooh, what's that? Um, is that invulnerability? Why are we flashing gold? I have absolutely no idea what that one. Ooh, does that? Maybe that did give us. Oh, repels other cars. Okay. I thought it was like a siren or something. Oh, well, aren't you going to give us anything? Oh, guess it gave us a game over. The cake, the Big Mac is a lie. We have to make. I do like that. Playing a video game, but you have to improvise to make it more fun. But no, no, no. If you read the book first, you'll enjoy the game more. Oh wait, there is a sound. Hang on a sec. F3 is sound. Oh, doesn't give us like music. It's either sound effects or nothing. Amazing. Well, I can understand the nothing option being a bit better, perhaps. You got a choice. So you got a choice of bad music or just nothing at all. Nothing at all. There's a real page turn. I do like that non-compliment. It's a real word looker at her. I just thought up of a really stupid, corny joke. Oh dear, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this one. Okay, what does an Amiga action magazine and a coward have in common? They both don't have a spine. Yuckety yuckety smack. Shots. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're. I'm sure the creators of Amiga Action are really fiddling that one. Or rather, I think it'd be more pliable to the one Amiga Maverick edition. Yeah, he's like, well, my wife's left me. My parents despise me. My pet hamster's died. Nothing, nothing can make me more miserable. Let's watch this stream. Oh, even strangers hate me now. But yeah, I know we probably chucked it out because it was the right and kind thing to do. But I did, sorry, I should say me and my older brother owned the first Maverick edition, a Maverick edition of the One Amiga. Just because I think it was like it was the summer holidays and we were kind of we didn't really enjoy the summer holidays back then. we're sort of at that stage where I don't know, we got fed up too quickly, so we bought that magazine, and yeah, we were like really disappointed. I remember it sort of reviewed a bit of Timekeepers, that game, and it said something like towards the end of a paragraph, it said something like time arse more like, because the One Amiga editors were very fond of using that word. But it just it's like it just felt so like they weren't even trying. Oh wow, that's a pile up. How did that truck get just bypass the trees? Oh wow. Oh, I didn't mean to ram those pink cars. They had it. They were destined to try off the road. You've never heard of the one Maverick edition? Oh, okay. You heard of the one Amiga though. You have. Okay, so oh, I think it was around. Was it July 1995 when the I think that was when the final One Amiga magazine was published. They sort of announced their retirements. Everything was all kind of sad, cause yeah, quite back then I actually did enjoy reading the One Amiga magazine. I was more. Yeah, it was more a toss up between the One Amiga and Amiga Power. Mainly for me, it was the cover discs. They had some good demos and public domain games on there, and some of their reviews were quite funny as well. But yeah, after a certain period of time, it was like re-released as like the Maverick edition. Oh, hello, we can find it. I missed I was on this helicopter. There's too many blue cars in the way. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I can't remember when they were released, but it didn't seem like too long ago. Maybe it was like a year ago, perhaps a year after they got a year after the original One Amiga got I was gonna say fired, but no, after they retired. So they made this like big hoorah saying we're alive, we're back in business. But yeah, it was under I believe it was under a different publication team because I think one or two editors moved on to other magazines like the CU Amiga and Amiga format. It was either one or both of those. Oh, can we fire this missile on this helicopter? Come on, don't get out of sight. Oh, I don't know. He disappeared. Right there. But yeah, once we bought and read the first edition, we realised that this didn't seem that great. And then on the next issue, that's when things like violently took a took a detour to downhillsville. Like, if you can find a way of looking at issue 2 of the Maverick edition, please do so. It is the worst front cover known to mankind. Well, to all kind, I should say. It is just violent. It is violently abhorrent. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, did... Ah, never mind. Oh, okay, September... Oh, okay, I didn't realise it was as soon as that. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I was gonna say after this I'll have to have a look. Just just to satisfy my morbid curiosity. Or if you got the link to it, Shep, yeah, go for it. I don't mind. Sometimes a bad experience. What is going on? Okay, what we've got here, smoke screen. Oh, damn it. Oops. Hope that plane doesn't attack me. It's just, I think that's the best part of the game. Everything else is kind of bad to below average, but that part we just like immediately die and you just go straight to the high score section. It's like there's no time to sort of digest it. There's no like big terrific explosion followed by a game over. It's just like immediately just like brrb, and then bam. Okay, let's have a look. I'm not sure if that will get all of that, but let's have a look. Let's put it on the wheel. Can I scroll it like that? Okay, so I'm not showing the full screen here, but this is the front cover of the one Amiga Maverick edition. It's just white, and it's got three screenshots of on the front cover, two of which are the same game. And what was that called? I think it was Hollywood Poker. So yeah, two discs featuring a full game. It's fab, it's fun, it's free, and it's the entire game. It's just like, what the hell? So yeah, all this for, oh wow, so it could also cost $11.25, but yeah, $3.95, which doesn't sound which doesn't seem expensive because I know magazines nowadays are probably like, what are they like, somewhere between £5 to £6, around that sort of price margin. But yeah, it was still way too much. 60 pages? Well, yes, agreed it is grim, but it quickly slumped from that as well. Like, I think the final issue was something along 20 to 30 pages. And even then, the Amiga Power was only 50 pages long on its final magazine, final issue. And that's a load of yeah. There's yeah, they definitely put in all the ads to sort of pad it out. I think the worst example of that was the later issues of the Maverick edition and Amiga Action, which I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it was as low as 19 pages. Might have been a bit more, but not much more. And again, yeah, they put adverts on that too. Adverts on what was essentially a leaflet of a magazine. 32 pages, January 96. So yeah, not sure how many issues they did. I think it was, I'm gonna guess 8. But yeah, they quickly realised that it was going nowhere. And of course, yeah, 1996 at that time. Yeah, better stuff was being introduced as well. I shouldn't really mention the downhill of Amiga because I'll just open up another can of worms. But yeah, it was what it was. People were sort of transitioning from that to the PC. Oh, I'll read that later, Shep. But Sounds amusing. Oh, we've got a smoke screen. There we go. That 3 or 4 cards there? That's pretty cool. Did it say go Tigers, was that? Oh, that's cheap. Okay, got some missiles. Just need to wait for that helicopter. Oops. Trying to get to that car. The civilian car got in the way. So I think I think one civilian car destroyed, I think that's fine. Any more than that, that's when the plane starts coming in. Oh, here we go. Rockets are ready. Yeah, it's incredibly difficult to get a helicopter. Probably best to just ignore it and just avoid whatever it drops. Oh, oh. For some reason, I was focusing on the damaged white car. It's not cool. Ah. In the last issue has January 1996 on the cover, and then January 1995 in big letters of the contents page. Yeah. Was there something on YouTube regarding that? I think someone was like covering the Maverick editions. I seem to remember that. Yeah, like I said, I never owned any issues beside the first one, but my God, how bad is that? How terrible, honestly. Some good games in that last issue: Odyssey, Worms, and Zeal 2. Yeah, I mean, and of course, SWAS 96 is like, yeah, the greatest footy game in existence. But yeah, again, all I have to say to that is glad I never owned them. Like, if it is, it's like, if I'd owned something like that, I'd probably be like accidentally. Can you give me more weapons? Yep. What are you giving me this time? Oh, that siren. Okay. Can you also just get... Yeah, thank you. Use your imagination, siren. I like how it just like... I don't know, it's like, whoa, I can't stand this music. And just, just get yeeted to the side and get smashed. It's... I'm amazed how well I'm sort of adapting to this game. I'm not proud to say that. So I've got one more smoke screen. There you go. Oh, come on, that's what a place to drop me off. Yeah, when you get spiked, that's like the most unrealistic thing. It's just like you just get graced by it and just suddenly find yourself swerving to the rightmost section. But, okay, fine. Play by your rules. So, yeah, first it was, I'm trying to remember who were the last guys to go. Like, first it was the one Amiga. I think it was Amiga Power after that. And then it was either the one Maverick edition. Bizarrely enough, I think Amiga Action was still around, but I think they were next. And then it came. It was either Amiga format or CU Amiga. I think one of them sort of packed in 2000. The other was 2001, something like that. But yeah, which was quite remarkable because they were like the oldest. I mean, they're like the oldest running magazines of all time. Amiga format was it? Okay. But I remember, those magazines sort of started really early, didn't they? Come on, give me those weapons. Oh, missiles, they won't come in useful. Missiles are kind of the worst. Great against helicopters, but usually... Well, I say great against helicopters if you can target them. Smoke screen's pretty good. He's one of the cooler ones of the Transformers. Also, who would put this much ice on a road and then deem it safe to drive over? Very C64-ish graphics on this, I guess. They could have done a better job. Well, that's yeah, it's a bit of a understatement there. It's yeah, I don't know what my take is on this one because it starts off with everything happening at once. But then once you've seen the everything, there's not really anything else to it. So it feels like lots of stuff's happening, but at the same time feels kind of empty as well. Fear my gold power. Smashing everything left, right, and centre. Oh, missiles. Oh, don't. Yeah, don't go off the road. I want to target you and take you down. Oh, Amiga computing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. No, I've got no knowledge on that one because I never owned any of their magazines or really sort of. Sounds cruel. Never really acknowledged them. I guess I had my sort of gaming stuff with the one Amiga and Amiga Power. Occasionally Amiga Format and CU Amiga when it came to certain utilities. Like we got Amiga Format. We got an issue for that. That gave us Amos, which I thought was just yeah. I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but yeah, just flat out remarkable to give you Amos on a magazine that was what, £5? That was just a bit crazy. Like imagine if that was like now. Imagine if a PC magazine. Oh, by the way, free Toon Boom Harmony or free, Adobe Photoshop. Oops. Okay, surprised those red cards didn't do anything there. No, never mind. Continue. Oh no. Okay, let's get there. Yep, I see you. Oh, we've got the speed up, which isn't. I suppose it's okay, but gets you out of a jam. But that's about it. Ooh, will the black car follow us after 2 speed ups? Yep, it certainly does. Ooh, okay, dodge that shot. Yeah, never mind. Is this the furthest we got in this game? Yeah, I think we're screwed now. It's a big old ram in battle. Oh, that black car's a bit of a git. What will help us here? What have we got? Oh, sorry. Okay, that might do the trick. Nope. Sirens seem to do absolutely nothing. Uh, Amiga Action was folded into Amiga Computing. Oh wow, in December '96. Then Amiga Computing. Wow. So not only did Amiga Action die, but they took Amiga Computing down with them. It's like the, it's just like they infected them. When did? Yeah, I was gonna say when. So Amiga Computing left in October '97, which is still pretty long to be honest. But when did they start? They did all the time back then. You'll probably find an older edition. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Fully aware that Amiga format and CU Amiga did that sort of stuff all the time. I remember they at one date it was like Octamed as well. That was a pretty professional music player that for some reason I couldn't get my head around. I could I could understand a bit of it back in the day, but I look at it now and just think, my brain just goes, yeah, I'm leaving now. Maybe I just need a more thorough, need to research it a bit more thoroughly. I know, yeah, most of the stuff I was gonna say was well, I was gonna say pointless, but just not really something I needed. Like you had like these text viewers and things like that, things that made you read documents more efficiently. But I'm sure there's like quite a few people who are more into that sort of thing than I was. Ah, whoops. I guess that didn't work. Um. Oh, we did really bad there. An endpoint to this, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I was going to say I'd have to check to see if there is a long play of this one. Like to me, it does feel like an endless loop. Okay, well that was just blatantly unfair. Just spawn you right at that spot. Come on. Okay. It's 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 so stupid. It's just like, oh, like I can understand where they're coming from. It's just like, well, it's a siren, so they go away from it. But it's just like, oh my god, the car is flashing gold. we must kill ourselves because we will not find anything that looks more dazzling in for the rest of our lives. Also, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so as soon as we got like spiked, we couldn't, we couldn't stop moving right. So even though we sort of collided into a car, once that car drove off, we continued to move right. That is pretty bad. Are you gonna give us anything? Or was that the car that, or was that the vehicle that towed us off? Okay, fine. Not much longer. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't. Kind of glad I never even saw this game in the shops. This would have been a disappointing purchase at even a fiver. But I said that at the start, yeah. Like this would be fine if it was like part of an Assassin's collection. Like, you know, if it was just made by one person, that would have been pretty impressive. But for a commercial release, yeah, no good. Like, it would intrigue you for like a first, you know, one or two playthroughs, but then that would be it. Low below. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it is a bit, it's a bit lifeless, isn't it? This one. Everyone watching this is like half asleep, half dead, and then they're like, "Do you think?" I think after the second playthrough, everyone's got their sleeping bags ready. Not beds, sleeping bags. Go Tigers! I want to watch the Tigers game, or actual Tigers. That's what this game is missing. Is Tigers. It feels like it should be like part of a movie franchise. You know, like with Terminator 2, it gave you like lots of different sections. I mean, they're all poor, but it gave you a bit of variety at least. It feels like that this game is part of that. So what did these? Oh, that was that all the tar? I can't remember all the oil or something. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous. Getting spiked like that. They might as well just cause you to explode immediately rather than have you continuously and violently go to the right. Okay, we got the golden car. Ashy golden car. Behold its golden glory as it causes everything to smash. Oops. One more use of this one. Ow. Ow. Yeah. Oh, he survived. How dare. He got lucky. Ah. I hope that those car crashes at the start gave me points as well, even though I had nothing to do with them. Yeah, I know. The good old Saddam Hussein game. I mean, that was the base game was fine. It was just why did they call it that? Like I say, fine. It was acceptable. It was playable. The game could be played, and we had mod. Yeah, so we got hit by the spikes, and I can't stop myself moving right. That is horrible. That is very bad programming. And yet somehow we beat our score marginally because of it. Oh, what a start. What a start indeed. This is by far the worst run we've had. Yep. It was one of a dozen games. Oh, okay, so you only owned a dozen-ish Amiga games, and this was one of them. That is quite unfortunate. If that, okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there was some pretty good cover discs out there. Like even I'd say that even some demos of games were probably better than some commercial releases. That's no exaggeration. I mean, I could go one step further and say that some demos are actually better than their full games. Although, they are very few in number. I think... Oh, what is it called? I never played it, but I know other people have. Oh, Dreamweb, I think it was. There was a cover disc of that game, and that just like covered one small section. But then, that was like a really good section, and the rest of the game just felt like it was shoehorned it in and didn't require much strategy at all, I was told. So it's like what they got was like the best part of the game. I guess I can understand that because they want to try and sell off the game, so here's like the best part of it, and then they can make the rest of the game just like followable. Yeah, that's understandable. I remember always being disappointed with the full game of Zeal because with the demo you had the ability of accessing power-ups whenever you wanted, which I thought, okay, I never actually saw that in a platform game before, so I thought, cool mascotty character aside, that part was also unique. So that if you're in a pinch, just use the invulnerability and yeah, just get yourself out of dodge. I thought, as a kid, I thought that was really cool. But when you had the full game, that didn't happen. The power-ups were just like activated as soon as you picked them up, and it was just a bit disappointing. Also, didn't give you the original music either, which I thought was a bit weird. Gave you a choice of lots of other like themes, but not the one we heard on the demo, which I thought was kind of odd. And yeah, like some people just have, they'll either finish off their homework or whatever, school work or work. They wouldn't have enough time left, so they'll just spend like 20 minutes on something. It's like, yeah, I totally understand that. Also, I just realised we had a load of weapons and now we don't. Oh, fair. Yep. Just seeing the settlers there. Yeah, I can understand that. Because that was like a slow build-up game anyway, wasn't it? I don't know if he's still around. I don't know if he still streams, but there was a guy that was really like heavily into settlers, and I don't know, he found like a really big like I don't know. There was like this special custom level which enabled like multiple players on a gigantic map. So it was like the gameplay was like plus 8 hours. It was just insane. Calastidia, I think that's his name. For Frontier 2, I didn't even know there was a Frontier 2. I don't. Yeah, I've let's say I've touched Elite. Ouch. Like touched it with my little finger and enjoyed the experience, but then everything else was. I couldn't even get to dock properly. I just ended up smashing myself into the station. Oh, that was the. Oh, okay. I don't think there's a way to kill this one, is there? I mean, most cars will get destroyed by 6,000 bullets behind them. Elite on the BBC was the first game that made me phone in. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, it was just yeah. Like, why did computers have to be invented when school was a thing? Like, yeah, I could do my homework, I could do my GCSEs, I could study for the future. But then Parasol Stars came along and said, "Play me," with big bulbous anime-like eyes. Oops. Oh well, guess no one's getting picked up from that cab. I hate that car so much. So, not so much I hate the car, I hate the way that was just programmed. Like, if made graceful contact, if made the slightest of contact, then bam, insta kill. I was gonna say, did this game get any reviews, or did it just like fall under the radar? Did it get like 86% from Amiga Action? Actually, I don't think Amiga Action were around back then, were they? Oh look, it's us. I do like. I do like. Okay, if there's one redeeming feature, it's that we can crash into ourselves or use ourselves as like a shield, or not. Never mind. Just spoiled all the fun. That blue car. Zap gave it 54%. Oh, okay. What was Zap? Was that like Is that an Amiga magazine, but like a European one? Or was it something like Games Master, where they just did like a mixture of everything? Oof. Wait, what did that plane come along? Did I smash into anyone? Any civilians? I don't remember doing that. It was a okay, multi-format. Okay. Yeah, I think we've played enough of that one. So to summarize, not the worst game I've ever played. I've played lots of the worst games I've ever played, but it's pretty empty. It is pretty tiresome. It's one of those games that had everything to start off with, but then it was like, is there anything else? And then the game just does that shrug. It does that pride shrug emote. Hang on a sec. If no one's seen the pride shrug emote, can I put it on here? Oh, here we go. That's what the emote does. It just goes, welp. That's all we got. So yeah, this is like I don't know. If I was to grade this, I suppose a three, a medium 3 out of 10, 3.5, something like that. Nothing doesn't really offer anything besides the first 5 minutes, and that's kind of it, really. A bit of a dull game. But still, we went through it, we survived the process, so I guess that is something to be applauded about, or maybe feel sympathetic, maybe. But anyway, let's move on to the next one.